The morning is when she lingers. It's before the world expects anything from her. She is unburdened by pressures, norms, when she is herself. Raw, untainted, unique. Mornings like this are when she is most beautiful. It's true, not many saw her like that, but I couldn't say I was the only one. She used to tell people that she wanted to change the world. She believed that if you tried hard enough, you might just leave a dent in this seemingly unchanging place. That was before me. This is me. If I'm meant for anything, it's to show her the world where change is slow and dents take eons to carve. But as I blew through her hair, I whispered in her ear and reminded her that change is constant, ever present. That her presence shapes the world one choice at a time in a relentless cycle of breaking and creating. She may not move continents or create oceans, but she can be the steady breeze that carries grains to give birth to canyons.
Her biggest fear is facing the truth, because the truth just might break her. The looming thought of insignificance frightens her. It haunts her every thought, but she knew it was inevitable. But that was before me. This is me, always hiding in the foreground. She never notices me, but all I see is her. Her staggered steps when she's deep in thought. That distinct staccato when she is in the throes of joy. But I am the only one who can sense that she walks the earth with a broken heart. Her innocence and passion crushed by exhaustion and failure. But I was meant to show her that not all broken things are doomed. Sometimes, we need to break to find the right way of putting ourselves back together. That brokenness is simply a prologue of metamorphosis.
Today, she told me she wanted to be a raindrop. She doesn't mind falling, as long as she's not alone. This is me, invisible and yet inevitable. I pull her close, but she pulls away, always leaping for the stars. She never seemed to settle for me, but how can I blame her? The force of her existence is immeasurable, and the magnitude of her being is breathtaking. Her hold on me is inescapable. She pulls me towards her warmth and pushes me to the highest mountains, all at once. She told me she wanted to be a raindrop, and how I wished I was the one she felt.
She looks up at the night sky and sighs at its vastness and immensity. I've grown to love the way she looked at me, the most intimate moment we share. This is me. She falls silent and smiles as she realizes the infinite span of space and time that led to the subtle twinkling lights within the abyss. She didn't say it out loud, but I knew she felt small and inconsequential. She told me she's tired of failing. I smiled down at her, a constant reminder that stars are made when a gaseous nebula collapses. So I told her, collapse and crumble. This is not her destruction, but her birth. I met a girl, simple and unassuming. I told her she was the universe and everything in it. She didn't believe me at first. She knew that the beauty I saw in her was of my beholding. But I showed her. I made mirrors with the stars, sonnets with the wind, and songs with rocks. It was hard, But when she truly believed me, the story she tells herself is suddenly different. She transforms. She isn't seen as the universe. She is the universe seen.